Today we're going to take a first look at the Bedrock Bags Black Dragon dropper post seat bag. And you got it, this is a dropper post compatible seat bag. However, it does work on your standard seat posts. So let's uninstall the bag and then take a look at some of the features. So the bag does connect via your saddle rails and your seat post, similar to your normal saddle systems. But taking a look at the dropper connection point itself, as you can see here, it's a simple Velcro, very thin Velcro strap, 1 inch. And it's utilizing the Wolf Tooth Valais, which is basically just a plastic clip that goes on your dropper post. It takes up roughly 25 millimeters of travel, and on my 100 millimeter Thompson Elite dropper post, it leaves 3/4 of the travel left. So it's not terrible, but if you have 125 millimeter, you know, you'd obviously have more. And then the uninstallation of the bag itself is completed with these 2 buckles. And then there's a little cinch loops over the rail wing itself. It's as easy as just lifting it up. There are a lot of similarities in just a standard saddle system and the this dropper post bag. Starting with the compression straps here on the sides. This is just your standard compression strap system. 2 buckles to enter, and it's actually a pretty narrow opening here, I noticed, it's narrow but still long. The bag does hold up to 7 liters, so it's not like a huge saddle system, but it's big enough for, you know, a sleeping bag and sleeping pad. So when you want to close it though, Bedrock does recommend 1 to at least 3 folds. And simple buckle system. The body of the bag itself is just made out of an olive X-Pack, and then some black X-Pack with some Hapalon, and then on the underneath side, it's just a plastic stiffener for a little bit of stiffness, as well as protection. And then if you wanted to move the cinch straps, it is daisy chained on the bottom, so you can have 2 positions for that. So let's just reinstall the bag. So before you reinstall the bag, you're going to want to cinch down your compression straps. You can also do that while it's installed on the bag. It's just probably easier to do after you pack the bag off your bike. And then what you're going to want to do is get these 2 loops, as we did when we uninstalled it, onto the rail wing hook right here. And the main thing is to keep it really loose. So keep this webbing strap loose, just so that it doesn't really attach to the Velcro right away, so it kind of floats. So it's pretty loose right now, and this is so much easier once it's installed on your bike, but for video purposes, okay. And then you're going to want to connect these 2 buckles each side, and these should also be pretty loose to ensure that the Velcro isn't engaged. And then what you're going to want to do before it is you're going to want to just make sure that the nose of the bag itself is lined up with the Valais, and it is. And then you can tie it, cinch it down like so. And then you can kind of move it a little bit while it's on there, but after you put that down, I'd like to tighten everything else down. Alright, as you can see, the dropper post is compressed fully to the lowest setting, and the bag isn't really interfering at all with any of the mechanism down here. And then once you release the lever, it's simple, and yeah, so it's really sturdy, and it's a pretty neat system. So this again is the Bedrock Black Dragon. Like I did mention before, it is compatible on regular seat posts. And that specific bag will cost you $175. as it won't come with the Valais or this webbing piece. If you want the full system that you see here, that's $200. For more information, installation videos, and just resources, head over to bikepackings.com. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the full review down the road.